he's not starting. But speaking of Bobby Firmino, right? He has been at Liverpool 8 years. As I mentioned, so many incredible moments, some really big highs at Liverpool. Genuinely one of my favourite Liverpool players of all time. The man is magic. He is, as we sing on the Cop, the best in the world in that position, I think. It's a shame that he's not staying longer. However, Adidas are marking the occasion today with a special boot. Custom-made boot just for Bobby Firmino, right? So, I can't lie to you guys, right? I got a message in the week. Shout out to Adidas each and every single time. He said, mate, there's 2 of these boots made. Bobby will be wearing them on Saturday for the last game at Anfield. I have the other pair. Do you want them?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, sorry, what?
Special.
So, as a surprise for you at home and myself, to be honest, but as a surprise for the viewers, this is a worldwide exclusive. The picture is there of Bobby with the boots. Let's see them in person as well.
Damn. Get them out.
There you go, people. This is the Bobby Firmino Adidas custom boot made for his last game at Liverpool. On the back, there's something that the cop wants you to know. You know the rest. What a song that is, by the way. Singing that for about 40 minutes at Leicester away on Monday night. Let's take the top off. Absolute scorch.
I like the Brazil flag. I like the Brazil flag straight away.
You can see the number 9 there as well. Obviously emblazoned on the back of Bobby's shirt. Bobby Firmino on the boot there. He's actually a size 9.5 here, guys. You've got the heart, you've got Brazil. In the actual sole of the shoe here, by your foot, it says the song lyrics as well. It's something that the cop want you to know, so you can have that as well. And they are just incredible boots. Right, get a feel of them, boys.
They are lovely.
This is what Bobby will be wearing for the final dance at Anfield today, and that kicks off in 6 minutes, people, on the Saturday Football Show. Thoughts on these, boys? These are staying with me. I know
they're almost
done giveaways on the Cop TV.
They're almost like a throwback to the Predators, like 10 years ago. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So it's nice.
Si, 9 years as well.
Yeah.
Si, senor.
Wow.
What a boot! What a man!
Super lightweight
what a legend.
as well.
Really light, yeah. But you know, sometimes on your channel you do giveaways. We've given away signed shirts when we were champions.
You're asking for like 5k minimum, is that what you're saying? Starting bid, yeah?
But
5k?
these are something I will never give away. Let's actually talk about them for a minute just before we get going into the games, guys.
Unbelievable boot.
In terms of that position of being a 9.5, dropping in, linking the play, I would argue this, and then I want your opinion on it. From 2018 to 2020, I think he was the best in that position, whatever you want to call it, in the world. And I think his initial impact on Liverpool under Brendan Rodgers was very short. It was only a couple months, but he's played the most games under Jurgen Klopp since Jurgen Klopp's been at Liverpool. He's been here for 8 years. What is your opinion of him? Where does he rank for you, and how good was he in that period?
I've always loved Bobby, personally. I've always felt like he was the underappreciated one when Liverpool were always killing it in that front three.
Yeah.
Salah and Mane always got the goals, but if you
he
watch...
didn't mind that though, did
he?
he?
And that's the thing, the fact that he didn't mind that. Also, I think the fact that he was naturally a midfielder when you lot signed him, that moved into that forward position, he always just kind of, you felt like, was selfless. And I always liked that about him. But then it wasn't just that, I'm going to be selfless and work hard. He had the flair to go with it. He had the tricks, the touches, the close control, the blind alley passes. Like, he had so many kind of small little things that made you think, nah, this guy is actually a technical, supreme footballer. And I've always said, similarly, like you say, when it comes to that kind of false nine, second striker position, I think even if you look at Premier League history, he's got to be up there in kind of, maybe not number 9-9s, but those kind of second strikers, if you like. Well, the Zolas, the Bergkamps, and the Gudjonssons, if you like. That maybe Gudjonsson, I would say, is maybe a little bit tier below, and I would say Bobby's somewhere between kind of that Gudjonsson kind of Zola era, I would say.
Highest goal scorer from Brazil in the Premier League as well. I think it's 109 goals in total for Bobby. He's pretty well. He has won everything there is to win at Liverpool. Do you think he goes down, or from an outsider point of view, it'd be interesting for you guys' opinion? We obviously rate him very highly. Like I said, one of the best football players I've seen play for Liverpool. But as a number 9, where does he rank in and around the number 9s for you?
Like Fuad said, I think I don't look at him as a pure 9. I'm looking at someone like a Harry Kane, Sergio Aguero, as pure nines. I'm looking at him as what he is, which is a false nine, and he's playing in a position that has become more and more valued. Obviously, Pep's influence as well. We saw Cesc Fabregas play that role for Barca, and for So I think it was. I don't know if they played that role for Spain, but definitely for Barca. But he's just so good. He's so good to watch, and he's kind of like the perfect player in that position because, like you said, he's got the eye for a pass. He does chip in with goals. He scores some big goals. I know there was a season where he didn't chip in with many goals. He had quite a poor goal scoring season, but some big ones have come over the years as well. And I think when you look at Salah and Mane, what they've been able to do, obviously on the flanks, yes, it's incredible. But he was the glue. He was the guy. I'm not saying that if you take him out, they don't do great things, but they don't do it to the level because he was the person that could sacrifice himself almost for the team and say, listen, you guys go and get the goals, you get into the box, and I'm going to join up this midfield. You have to remember, this is a midfield that don't really have a lot of creativity. It's more about covering the ground, covering the fullbacks. So he was the link. That's why I think when you took him out of the team, it was such a big kind of thing because he was the creativity.
I think it was 8 and 14. And then he didn't go to the World Cup, which I thought was a travesty for him.
He's Richarlison for Tete, isn't he? That's his boy. He plays him up there. He wants a proper number 9. That's why I don't give Firmino the number 9 kind of. A 9.
Just for the pure 9. I mean, for me, he's definitely up there with the Torreses, the Suarezes, in terms of his impact. The trophies he's won totally outweigh. Well, Torres never won a trophy at Liverpool. Suarez won a Carling Cup. So the impact that he had at the start of the Klopp nucleus, he's been there the whole time.
That's what I would ask Liverpool fans. Where does he rank for you guys? Because you guys have so many, the Ian Rushes, the Fowlers, the Owens, but does he break into that top 3? Even?
After Ian Rush, I'd have him.
Yeah.
Really? You'd have him
over Fowler?
Oh, no, there.
You just met him the other day. Don't say something. He's got the boot now. He's got the boot and he's forgetting.
Robbie Fowler was number 11 for a bit when he came back, and 23 at one point. Listen, I'd have him after Robbie. But again, his trophies can totally outweigh Robbie's. So it's what you judge it.
What do you bring the team as well? Style, bring the team as well.
Pure playing style, I'd pay to watch him.
Yeah.
But you'd pay to watch Suarez. Suarez was outrageous.
Suarez and Gerrard, outrageous. Obviously, but those two are disgracefully technical.
And Torres was ridiculous at Liverpool. He's one of my favourite strikers. He lit up Europe and the league. He was brilliant. So it's different players. This is why I don't compare him to those guys because he's not a 9. I think if you put him in 9 combos, it becomes sticky for him because he's not a 9 and he doesn't get.
Just the pure number on the back of his shirt, you have to say who's.
Yeah, but Gallas wore 10, so we can. Eto wore.
Andy Carroll wears number 2.
You beat me to it there.
Great mind.
What did Carroll wear?
He wears number 2 for Reading now.
It's his kid.
Carroll wears 2 for Reading.
Number 2, doing up Stephen
Forlan wear number 5 for Villarreal as well.
Eto wore 5 for Everton, I think.
Yeah, he did.
True. Milan Baros, number 5.
I think we could have a whole segment on this, can't we? Dodgy numbers.
Yeah. In the comments, who's got the
Adebayor was number 2 at Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, yeah.
He was.
That was nasty. That was nasty work. That was.
Michael Ramsey saying he's after Rush and Barnes. Barnes was number 10, but yeah. I'd have Ian Rush. I mean,
Dalglish, they're saying Dalglish.
Dalglish is number 7. So I'd have Ian Rush, Fowler, and then Bobby. And that's ahead of. I mean, Suarez was number 7.
That's
I'd say. So you can't even have him, but he's definitely above Torres. Don't get me started on the rest of the number 9s we've had. But anyway, let's move on. What a player for Liverpool. Really going to miss the big boy. Scored so many important goals. The song, like I said, one of the best songs we've ever had. When that bounce gets going, when you win Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues, thanks to this man. And just a last minute on the boot. Do you reckon I can get into them? I'm a size 10.
Give it a shot,
7 aside.
I think you should. I think you should hang them up.
Mate, I think you should frame them. If they are one of 2, ask him to sign them.
Yeah,
and then they become evil.
That's a good shout.
Yeah. I think
don't wear him.
Don't wear him.
Don't do that shit.
No. You don't wear him now at the den.
Because I know this guy will be like, oh, watch this grass cutter.
You're going to do it. You're
going to do it next week. Watch on his IG story.
Yeah,
I told you, lot.
Yeah, you'll be off to do kick-ups with Doyle after this, and then those are Doyle in the park, mate, doing around the wheels.
Those are not the boots that you take to the friendlies.
Bobby to sign them and frame them.
Bobby to sign them
and frame them in the box. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
In some weird kind of
But
wherever
he ends up, we're hearing it might be Barcelona on a free. How we even...
You better hurry up then, isn't it? Otherwise you have to take a trip to Spain to get them signed.
Exactly. So I better get my skates on. It's up the train. But yeah, Bobby Firmino, what a player for Liverpool. One of my favourite of all time. Make sure you watch his compilations after, because he's been some player if you haven't been aware of him already. Yes! Come on! Bobby Firmino! Yes!
Wow.
Get in!
Fucking had to be.
Wow! Bobby, you legend! You legend, Bobby!
As soon as you said that. That's
Yes!
That was a jinx, that one.
outrageous.
Get in!
On
And
cue.
I've got his boots. Are you mad?
On cue, that. Oh my.
Bobby Firmino, this man, on his last game, scores. Wow.
This sport is
Get
so
his
funny.
boots all over me.
It's hilarious.
Yes! Come on!
Someone must have had a bet on that, Charlie. Firmino to score there. Jesus.
Tony.
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
telling you. 200.
Yes! And if only... Oh, they're going to check it.
This will be amazing, especially after that celebration.
Oh,
Come on, let's do it. Let's check it.
110th goal for Liverpool. And obviously Liverpool had that goal disallowed. That could have been the winner. Can you imagine if that was the winner?
Well,
I think
still time it.
Some people...
Oh, nutmeg.
So let's see
Is it
the
offside?
actual goal then. Looks like it's going to stand. Looks like it's going to stand. Come on, boys. We need something else. We need one more.
Yeah, I think it's stood. Yeah,
Hey.
I think it's
Bobby Firmino, right.
You still need to win.
You did say he scores today, Matisse.
Yeah,
Salah with the cross the back stick, and Bobby scores.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bobby Firmino picks the ball up, runs straight back
10 minutes of added on time, by the way.
What?
at Liverpool.
Is
10 minutes. Come on.
Apparently so.
Let's go, Bobby Firmino, crying on the pitch. Basically,
Was there an injury?
Praying.
Sorry, we're gonna beat Leicester anyway on Monday night, doesn't matter.
Come on. Bobby Firmino gives a little love heart to the cop. Love heart straight back at you. And these are the boots that he's just scored in at the cop end with his right foot. One of 4 individual shoes right here, people.
How on earth is that 10 minutes out of time, by the way?
You're shitting yourself now, son.
Oh, we play Leicester on Monday, mate. It's in the back.
Yeah, fair enough.
It would have been nice just to celebrate it today, you know?
That's another assist for Salah as well, by the way. Outside Trivella. Look at that ball.
Very much in the back.
Fuad, what a ball.